Now we discuss the method of multipliers to find u and v. The subsidiary equations are again in the form dx by p equal to dy by q equal to dz by r. We choose three multipliers n, m, n. They can be either constants or can be functions of x, y and z, satisfying the condition that Lp plus Mq plus Nr is equal to 0. Then we can add one more term to the subsidiary equation as L dx plus M dy plus N dz divided by Lp plus Mq plus Nr. Now, since we have the condition that Lp plus Mq plus Nr is equal to 0, the numerator of the term L dx plus M dy plus N dz also becomes 0. Let us see how it happens. Since each of the ratios in the subsidiary equations are equal to a constant, say it is k, then we have dx by p equal to dy by q equal to dz by r equal to L dx plus M dy plus N dz by Lp plus Mq plus Nr equal to k. Now we take only this expression and k, then we will get L dx plus M dy plus N dz is equal to k into Lp plus Mq plus Nr. As we have chosen Lmn such that Lp plus Mq plus Nr is equal to 0, the right hand side becomes 0. That is L dx plus M dy plus N dz is equal to 0. Now, if we get this expression, we can directly integrate this expression so that integrating L with respect to x, integrating M with respect to y and integrating N with respect to z, an integral of 0 is going to be a constant. Here, make sure that L is either a constant or it is purely a function of x, M is either a constant or it is purely a function of y, and N is either a constant or it is purely a function of z. Then only we will be able to integrate this expression directly. Okay, and we will get a solution u of x, y, z equal to a constant form. Now we choose another set of multipliers L dash, M dash, N dash, satisfying the condition L dash p plus M dash q plus Nr is equal, N dash r is equal to 0. Again we can add a term to the subsidiary equations which are L dash dx plus M dash dy plus N dash dz divided by L dash p plus M dash q plus N dash r. Now L dash dx plus M dash dy plus N dash dz is equal to 0 since L dash dx plus M dash dy plus N dash dz by L dash p plus M dash q plus N dash r is equal to a constant. As we have assumed that L dash p plus M dash q plus N dash r is equal to 0, this term reduced to 0. Therefore, the numerator L dash dx plus M dash dy plus N dash dz is also equal to 0. Again, we should make sure that L dash is either a constant or purely function of x, M dash is either a constant or purely function of y, and N dash is either a constant or purely function of z. Then it is possible to integrate this term directly. We will get an expression v of x, y, z equal to b, where b is an arbitrary constant. Now we have got two functions u and v. Then the complete solution of the Lagrange's equation is given by phi of uv equal to 0. Let us discuss it with an example. Consider the problem x into y minus z into p plus y into z minus x into q equal to z into x minus y. Here, to write the subsidiary equations, we identify capital P, capital Q and capital R as capital P is equal to x into y minus z, capital Q is equal to y into z minus x, and capital R is equal to z into x minus y. Hence, the subsidiary equations are given by dx divided by x into y minus z equal to dy divided by y into z minus x equal to dz divided by z into x minus y. Now, here if we take the first two ratios, then there is a term of z over both the terms and it is impossible to eliminate z from both the terms. Therefore, here the method of duping will not work. That's why we are thinking about an alternative, that is the method of multipliers. Okay, and if we choose the constants 1, 1, 1 as L, M and N, we get the term LP plus MQ plus NR. Okay, LP plus MQ plus NR becomes x into y minus z plus y into z minus x plus z into x minus y. Let us simplify this. This is xy and here we have a minus xy. They will be cancelled out. Here minus xz and plus xz will be cancelled out. Here plus yz and minus yz will be cancelled out. And this term reduced to 0. That is, the multipliers are good multipliers, because LP plus MQ plus NR is equal to 0 and L is either a constant or purely function of x, M is either a constant or it is purely function of y, N is either a constant or it is a purely function of z. Both the conditions are satisfied. Therefore, we can write this expression as dx plus dy plus dz divided by 0, or dx plus dy plus dz is equal to 0. Now it is directly integrable. Integral dx is x plus integral dy is y plus integral dz is z equal to integral of 0 is a constant. Therefore, u of xyz is the functional part, that is x plus y plus z. We have got one solution. We require one more solution. For that, we should choose another set of multipliers. In this case, the multipliers 1 by x, 1 by y, 1 by z are good multipliers, because if we take L is equal to 1 by x, then LP is x into y minus z into 1 by x. The term reduced to y minus z, plus MQ, that is y into z minus x into 1 by y, the term reduced to z minus x, plus NR, the n is 1 by z into r is z into x minus y, z will be cancelled. Now we can observe that the sum of these three is reduced to 0, and the first multiplier is purely function of x, second multiplier is purely function of y, and third multiplier is purely function of z. Okay. Now, since the denominator reduced to 0 and the numerator was L dx plus M dy plus N dz, that is 1 by x dx plus 1 by y dy plus 1 by z dz, the fraction becomes dx by x plus dy by y plus dz by z divided by 0, or dx by x plus dy by y plus dz by z is equal to 0. Now we can observe that each terms are directly integrable, because first term is purely function of x, second term is purely function of y, and the third term is purely function of z. Therefore, integrating we get first term produce log x plus log y plus log z is equal to, right hand side can be written as log c2, since all the terms containing logarithm. Now log a plus log b plus log c is log abc, hence it will become log xyz is equal to log c2. Taking exponential on both sides, we get xyz is equal to c2. Therefore, the second function v of xyz is xyz. Now the complete integral of the given problem is phi of uv equal to 0, or phi of x plus y plus z xyz is equal to 0, which is the required solution. Let us have another example. Solve z square minus 2yz minus y square into p plus xy plus zx cube equal to xy minus zx. Here we can identify that capital P is equal to z square minus 2yz minus y square. Capital Q is equal to x in xy plus zx, and capital R is equal to xy minus zx. The subsidiary equations are written as dx by z square minus 2yz minus y square equal to dy by xy plus zx equal to dz by xy minus zx. Here we are choosing multipliers. L is equal to x, M is equal to y, and N is equal to z. so that LP plus MQ plus NR is equal to 0. First condition is satisfied, and L is purely function of X, M is purely function of Y, and N is purely function of Z. Hence we can say that X dx, L dx, that is X dx, plus M dy, that is Y dy, plus N dz, that is Z dz, is equal to 0. Now each terms are integrable. We integrate. First term is x square by 2 plus second term becomes y square by 2 plus third term becomes z square by 2 equal to c1. Now we multiply throughout by 2. We get x square plus y square plus z square is equal to 2c1, or the first function u of x, y, z is equal to x square plus y square plus z square. Now in the second part, it is not easy to identify the multipliers, but if we take the second and third fractions, we have dy by x into y plus z equal to dz by x into y minus z. If we multiply throughout by x, we will get dy by y plus z equal to dz by y minus z. Okay, now there is no term of x, only the terms of y and z. And we cross multiply and open the bracket. That is y minus z into dy becomes y dy minus z dy equal to y plus z into dz becomes y dz plus z dz. Now we can integrate y dy directly, no problem. We can integrate z dz also directly, no problem. But here we have z dy and y dz. If we take minus outside, we can write this term as z dy plus y dz, which is the derivative of zy. If we differentiate z into y, we will get first function into derivative of second, that is z into dy, plus second function, that is y into derivative of z, that is y dz. Okay, or z dy plus y dz can be written as derivative of zy. Now we can integrate. Integral of y dy is y square by 2 minus integral of derivative of zy. Derivative and integrals are complement to each other. Therefore, the integral is going to be zy minus integral of z dz is z square by 2 equal to another arbitrary constant, say c2. Okay. Now we multiply throughout by 2. We get y square minus 2zy minus z square is equal to 2c2. That is, the second function v is given by y square minus 2zy minus z square. Now the complete solution of the given partial differential equation is phi of uv equal to 0, or phi of x square plus y square plus z square, comma y square minus 2zy minus z square is equal to 0. This is the required solution of the given Lagrange's differential